Oh, we're going to get attacked by a cat's arse. There you go. Meepy, you can't sit there, you stupid cat. Okay, I'll do my best Dr. Eel impression and stroke my cat while I'm talking to you. You can't see it on the camera because it's too high. There you go. There she is. The Mrs. Meep. Okay, so, been a while. For that I apologise. Just been on the road really. That's about all I can say. Go to Iceland tomorrow. Going to do a seminar at Magnus Magnusson's gym, which should be good. And seeing if I've got a few clients out there, so I'll be seeing them at the same time. Oh, what's been happening? Oh, training steady, been a bit up and down. Unfortunately, work has definitely thrown a spanner in the works there, and then everyone in the household's had a bit of a bug. I felt really bad on Sunday. But it's been reasonably consistent. Diet's been fine, not missed a heartbeat with that. And luckily one of my clients over in Iceland has a catering business, so I sent him my diet over and he has prepped all my meals, which has made life so much easier. So that's been a real help. Slowly progressing with body power. They are still saying they want me to do a talk on steroids, but we haven't got any further than that. I'm pestering them for some direction, but I will be speaking at what was the bodybuilding evolution stand. You know what, I can't even remember what they're calling it this year, but Mike rang me last night and asked me if I could do some slots in there, which I said I'd more than willing to. Bloody hell, I don't know where that one's come from. So I spent most of last week down in London teaching on a police training course. Oh, you decided to move now, Cat? No? What? But I did a seminar underground gym in Tunbridge Wells. That was quite good. And I popped round to King's Gym in Croydon and bumped into Nathan Harmon and James Hollingshead. James was going through a back session with his training partners, so I had a quick 5 minutes with James. Oh, for fuck's sake, Cat, get your ass out of my face. Why is it cats do this? They just don't seem to have any recognition of space or personal space. Thank you, sit back down. And then, like I said, Iceland next week, Scotland the week after that, and London again the week after that. So, training's getting a little bit difficult to slot in, but I am managing it. Weights steadily creeping down, so I've got no complaints there. Oh, bloody hell! Really sorry. And I've been looking into a peptide. I think this is how you pronounce it. Salank. It's Russian and its use basically improves memory, reduces anxiety, inflammation in the body, antiviral properties as well. Now it's past all trials, so it's going into production, and I was interested in it for the memory aspect of things, so I started on that today. So it'll be interesting to see if that has any improvements, and then I might not forget so much shit. Other than that, there's not really a great deal going on, really. It's just been work. Oh, we got another dog. He's not staying. Basically, some of you may remember that Buster actually came from the Edward Foundation, of which we were fosters for. So we regularly took in bulldogs that had been rescued and then kept them for a period of time until they were found a more suitable home. And in that time, quite often we dealt with behavioural problems or health problems and got all those sort of things sorted. Buster came to us with behavioural problems, and it was deemed that he was unfit to be rehomed, which is why we ended up keeping him. And then, unfortunately, the inevitable happened. Anyway, got a cat sat right in front of my face. Anyway, we got called to another dog last week. Well, my wife did because I was away. And he's called Louis. And I think this fucking thing's a bulldog cross bloody kangaroo. It is absolutely mental. He's as mad as a box of frogs. But he's going to be with us for a month or two until we find him a long-term home. So, back to 2 dogs. Otherwise, yeah, really, fuck all to tell you. No, not even done any research, not done anything. Solank is the only thing I've actually really looked at because I just not had time. A bit of a shitty and boring update. Oh, that was something. Yeah, got into a bit of a tit for tat with somebody online yesterday, and I know I should know better, over an exercise. Might have even been the day before. Somebody had posted up a picture of what I regard as Romanian deadlifts, which is a deadlift with a bent knee, holding position. Hang on. Why has wife turned up covered in grass?
Cut the lawn.
Why did you cut the lawn? It didn't need cutting.
Because his big mower's broken.
Oh, the ride-on's broken? So you did it with the push? Well, you're an idiot, aren't you? So what's wrong with ride-on?
Tell her on your podcast and let me die.
Okay, well, my wife apparently is currently dying, so we'll just leave her dying over there. So yeah, I got into this argument over what this exercise was. I said it was. They said it was a stiff leg deadlift. I said it was a Romanian deadlift, RDL. And then I was told that RDL is where the bar doesn't touch the ground, where stiff legged is where it did, which I replied to was absolute bollocks. So they quoted the guy, is it Niku Vlad, who invented what they said was the stiff leg deadlift. He invented the RDL. It was called the RDL because he was Romanian. And in his description of the exercise, he says he took a stiff leg deadlift, which is an exercise with a straight locked leg, and bent the knee. But apparently I'm still wrong. So, and it got me thinking that I've seen this in a lot of exercises where the old exercises have been twisted and bastardized over time for one reason or another, and now that same name is now attached to a different style of exercise. I've noticed it with the leg press where people don't go as deep. I think I've moaned about this before, to be quite honest, where people don't go as deep anymore, and that's now an accepted range. But it was particularly prominent with this exercise. My understanding of a stiff leg deadlift is it has a locked straight knee, and a Romanian deadlift is a bent knee, and it makes no fucking difference if you touch the floor or not. That's just over your overall range of motion. And it seems that historically that's supported, but I don't know at what point these exercises changed and one got known as the other. I don't know why it bothers me so much either, to be honest, because it shouldn't, but it fucking does. Winds me the fuck up. Anyway, I do think actually a lot of it comes from the fact that the stiff is incredibly hard to do correctly and also incredibly painful to do correctly. You've got to remain a locked knee and a positively arched back throughout the whole range. It does shorten your range for flexibility, but it really loads the hamstrings in a way you have never felt before. Whereas the RDL, more glute, more weight, easier movement, and I think that's why the two have got bastardized over time. But it does piss me off. Anyway, that's me whinge for this week. Otherwise, got fuck all to say, and we're just at a power cut. Oh no, cameras does seem, my screens have just all gone off, but the camera does seem to be still recording. So I'm assuming the computer is, but I can't do anything because my screens are off. This is weird. Ah, screens are back. Okay, right. Is the camera still working? Oh yes. Don't know what the fuck happened there. Right, so on that note of disaster, I'll go. Take care, and I'll speak to you guys soon.